Movie review number 1237 is The Seed of the Sacred Fig. The Seed of the Sacred Fig is a 2024 movie directed by Muhammad Rasulwaf. Muhammad Rasulwaf. Mohammed Rasulwaf. Muhammad Rasulwaf. So this movie has Neon Films, Films Boutique Productions, Arte Productions, MOIN Filmförderung, Hamburg, Schleswig-Holstein Productions, Parallel 45 Productions, and One Way Pictures. I saw this movie on February 2nd, 2025 at Mariemont Video in Mariemont, Ohio. So this was one of several movies that were nominated for Best International Feature Film, I believe, at the Golden Globes this year. So, as political unrest erupts in the streets, Judge Iman realizes that his job is even more dangerous than expected, making him increasingly paranoid and distrustful, even of his own wife, Najameth, and his daughters, Sana and Razvan. So this movie takes place in Tehran, Iran, where Judge Iman is paranoid amid the unrest happening in Iran, and he suddenly loses his gun. So his new job requires him to have a gun, and he keeps the gun in his house. Well, one day the gun is gone, and he has no idea what happened to it. But he suspects that one of his family members have taken it. He suspects that either his wife or one of his two daughters have taken it. And let's just say that he becomes increasingly paranoid and distrustful toward his family, that he will do anything, and I literally mean anything, to find the truth. Whether it is to take his family to people like interrogators, or even send his family to a location as far as like a hideout away from the city. And what Judge Iman does next will definitely shock you. So it's pretty interesting to see how one simple thing, like losing a gun, can make a person become increasingly paranoid and distrustful towards his family members. Because he doesn't believe that someone must have broken into the house and took it. There's only a certain number of people that know about him having a gun. And he knows it wasn't one of his co-workers. He knows that it's somebody from his family. But the question is, who was it? Who took this gun and why? Wow, this was a pretty good movie. Definitely intense at times, so just be aware. So this movie has actors and actresses in it, right? So Farah Gosatani portrays Najame. She is Iman's wife. Masarek Serif, Careh, portrays Judge Iman in the movie. Michelle Wastamelli portrays Razvan, who is one of Iman's and Najame's daughters. Saratet Meleki portrays Sana, who is another one of Najma and Iman's daughters. Narasoroka Akashi portrays Sadef. Emma Amiri Mazaruri Ariani portrays a woman in a car. Ressa Rarity, AKH Laghirad portrays Graduary, and Silva Odorori portrays Falmeme, Faleme. So I heard that this film was shot in secret, and I personally believe that this was one of several movies that were nominated at several awards shows this year. I forget if the Academy Awards was one of these was if this movie was one of the candidates for the Academy Awards. But I believe that this was part of the Academy Awards for your consideration for Best International Feature Film for Iran. I believe this was nominated for Best International Feature Film at the Golden Globes, though. Oh, this was definitely an intense and thrilling movie. And it definitely shows you how families' loyalty can be tested after a simple item is missing from one's home. But it's not just the item, it's the trust and loyalty of the family that can be tested, and how one choice can definitely break that trust. But what Ivan does to his family really, in my opinion, goes too far. Now, I won't say what happens, but what Ivan does to try to find out the truth, he definitely goes a little too far, or a lot too far, in my opinion. But I won't discuss it due to spoilers, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. You definitely won't believe how it ends, though. So that's my movie review of The Seed of the Sacred Fig. Preaching truth in this movie review. Alright, goodbye.